in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Jets and the Minnesota Vikings. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, go.
There's a dive up the middle. Or maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
He was taken down behind the
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Pass play now. Complete out to the right. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Dropping back to throw. Finds his target, Mason. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Jordan Mason. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They're going for this. Has a big strike to Addison. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4th.
First down.
We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They are throwing it again. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Escapes the pocket. This one's caught. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Fits it through the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That that one right down the middle. And the Jets start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Completed right side to Addison. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. That's a good find from the Oklahoma rookie there, and it gives him a fresh set of downs, too. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They go play action on 1st down. Jets bringing pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate, and they converted on that 4th down. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them to try it again, but from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here's the snap on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. All set to go now from the 35. 1st down, play action. Headed out right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
He's going to throw it again. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. If anyone is still doubting that this guy has an NFL caliber arm, Brock, add that to the list of highlights he can use in his defense. That was an NFL throw.
It got to be such a confidence builder. Yes, the game is faster. Yes, the windows are smaller. But when you execute with precision, touchdowns can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. This is scooped up by the Vikings. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead off the turnover. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Will take over inside the red zone as he goes out on the return.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. He's got him, that's Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returnable from the 1. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. That's the end of 1, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
At the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Connection made with his back deep downfield. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. The flag makes this 3rd down and 10.
19, come on. 19, tight. 18, run you. 18.
3rd and long for him here. He's got a man left. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for a New York first down.
And the Jets first down.
79, bro. 68.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He may have taken away that quick slant. Look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It's Johnny on the spot.
He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Connects with his back, Kimani Vidal. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing from the gun here. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
First down. A gain of 9 yards.
Sticking to the air here.
First down, New York.
Escapes the puck. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
The kicker on for the
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game.
Jets 14.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Got it. Ready?
2nd down now. They need 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Drop ball, lady. Go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's low and bounces short of his man.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Get in the end zone. Let's get in the end zone. Ready?
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Strong running inside the 30. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And this one doesn't go far. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
Now 2nd and 6.
They're throwing it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. The 50. And the Vikings take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separating man from ball. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So 1st down from the 41. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The Jets take their 1st time out. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. They're going play action. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Ready.
They're going for this. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's DeMario Davis. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build momentum and build on this lead.
Caught by the open man. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down.
All set now. First and 10.
Yard line.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Working inside the red zone. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get more points to end a lopsided first half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Reichert on for the point after. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it! And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. Running back sent in motion. Back to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Throwing here just before halftime. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to home. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. He's going to throw it. He locates Adonai Mitchell. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Throwing out to the left, cut! He dodged the tackle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 15. First down, Jets. From
the red zone on first. Cut out left. And That tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now off the play action. Forced out to his right. Looking right, and he finds it. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Complete on the option. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
19, brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets get it back to within 2 scores.
Jets 21.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Completed right side to Addison. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check up.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Behind the line of
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Cowboy 80.
Jones again on 2nd down. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got it over the middle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
1st and goal, they're going option. Mason will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing here? And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
3rd and goal. They'll try for it with the option. Now pitch to Mason. And maybe should have been thinking past their partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
At the line of
Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. The Vikings hold both a football and a solid lead as they try to close this one out. Man, they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal.
Let's go.
They'll throw for it. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. Looking quickly here. Putting a receiver in motion.
Cut my team. Cut my team.
The 10-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked out by the Vikings going the other way. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Vikings making a 3-score game in the 4th. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen, a lot quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings stretch the lead to 23. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Fits it through the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll throw it here on 1st. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. Setting up to throw. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down. A 28-yard gain.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
From the red zone now. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Running back motions right. They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Has it down close. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Jets, 1st down.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Working quickly here.
19 Tigers.
Up 2nd and goal.
There's another for him. And he won't get it done here as they close in on him for the loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. Touchdown, New York. The Jets putting up points in a game decided. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. Come on, baby.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He rolls to his right. One's complete, right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 25 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
The Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Ready up.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. On the move, headed right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Good play, straight ahead. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kane. I got to judge that one. That tells me that that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. They're going to throw for it on 4th. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. It's never over until it's over.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Kate, unfortunately, I think we're watching a welcome to the NFL type of game for this young man. Tested after the first couple interceptions. And like they say, sometimes when it rains, it just pours.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down. He takes off with it. They pitch it to him. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Makes the score Vikings 44. Jets.
As we approach the final half minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. The Jets are celebrating. We're waiting for the ruling. Yes, they recovered. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime.
And right there, that is why teams will draft tight ends and take them really high in the draft, especially when they could be game changers after the catch. That was just a dynamic effort.
Let's go now.
Will line up for a 2-point
18 Cardinal,
conversion.
70 range. Ready,
You look to throw it. And they can't connect that time. And after the touchdown, unfortunately, can't finish off the 2 they needed to tie this game and force overtime. And the Vikings bring in the onside kick. That should just about do it. They may have caught them a little by surprise on the last onside try, but certainly much more prepared this time around. That one is not successful.
Yeah, it's tough enough. The numbers tell all of us, right? It's tough enough to do it once. Recovering 2 in a row, well, that's borderline impossible. And that hands team, they weren't going to let their side down a second time, that's for sure.
The Jets take their first time out. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Sends this to the end zone. Now still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Jets will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Nice. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here he is to throw. That's Mitchell on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
One final shot here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Oh, we've got a collision in the backfield, Brock. That football's out. This is scooped up by the Vikings. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover, they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just